Hi, I'm Sarah Garvey. Let's take a few short moments, grab a pencil and some paper, and we'll explore just a few simple exercises you can work into your daily routine to improve your muscle memory and quickly grow your drawing skills. Same things apply on paper as they do swivel knife, but it does feel different. So with this, practicing straight lines is absolutely the most telling thing. How are you holding your pencil? If you hold it a different way, is it easier? Is it harder? As you're coming down, is there an area where you are consistently getting something wrong? Are you breathing? Maybe you want to try to stick to one line. Maybe there's something that you catch, like the edge of the table as you come off of it. Really just start feeling what it feels like. Are you squeezing your pencil really, really hard? Is your wrist getting all over the place? Again, the fewer things you involve in the motion, the easier it is to focus on getting a more consistent and a more perfect motion. So if you want, you could take a straight edge with like a pen and create a line to follow. Again, parallel lines. Maybe once it becomes easy to follow a single line, then you start going back to practicing multiple parallel lines. Remember, no practice is bad if you are being intentional about what you want to focus on. As you're doing something, notice what helps, notice what doesn't. Right here, I keep getting off. So I'm going to start wondering, okay, why am I getting off? How can I adjust my body, the pencil, the paper, my chair, the table? What needs to change to get more consistent? So if you notice, my wrist is not moving. It remains the same, unchanging. My fingers are not moving. They maintain their position. The only thing on my body that is moving is my shoulder and my elbow. So then I can focus on those 2 points. What about that movement is causing a bubble down here very consistently? Turn my body. Maybe try going this way. Do I still have something? Ooh, this way feels much easier. My body likes going this way. Start picking up on things like this, noticing them. You can even take notes, okay? So like here, you could put an arrow saying that you were going that way, and here, through all of this, you went that way. So when you're looking back, after pages, right, over a month or 2 months of practice, maybe every day you decide to fill up a page. After a few months, go back through those pages. Look at your improvement. Maybe even after a week, look back through those pages. Is there something you're doing, bad habit that is forming that you need to take action against? Notice that right away. All directions, again. Keeping my fingers relaxed. Not moving anything that doesn't need to move, all right? Same thing. With pencil, it's nice because you can really go over everything multiple times on one page. So sit down for just a few moments every day. Not everybody has endless scraps of leather that they can practice on with a swivel knife. But paper and pencil is just about anywhere. It can go anywhere. So start bringing your drawing book with you. Stash drawing books all around in places where you find yourself having a few moments to relax. Maybe while you drink your coffee, you're going to work on that. So keep going with the straight lines. Maybe go back over here. Have you gotten better? Maybe I learned that I like doing this. And I've learned that I can get more consistent. Don't feel discouraged if it's not perfect. But if it's slightly better than when you sat down, you've made improvements and you're headed in the right direction. Check in with your hand. Is it tight? Is it tense? Is it starting to cramp up? Do you feel muscles squeezing that shouldn't be squeezing? This pencil does not weigh very much, right? The pencil's very light. You don't have to squeeze it tightly to hold on to it. When you are writing, say your name, right? That is all in your fingers. Tiny, tiny little motions are fingers. Straight lines use larger muscle groups, larger joints. So don't involve your fingers. Don't involve your wrist. Allow them to relax. Really make sure those fingers are as relaxed as they possibly can be. And then notice how that improves your skills, right? So lines, lots of lines, radiating lines. You can even do cross hatches, angles. There's so many variations within this. That's a very simple, quick daily practice. If you want to start practicing other shapes other than lines, within drawing scroll work, circles are where it's at. So if you need to, find something that is circular to start with. If you have a circle tool, take a pen and draw out a circle. All right, what I like to do is first go around, hover, really feel what muscles need to move, what muscles don't need to move, okay? Start feeling that motion. Don't go too slow, okay? Easy to get wobbly. Don't go too fast where you're out of control. Steady, all right? Think of a clock ticking, all right? Nice steady rhythm. And then you put down. Oh. That edge of the page made me wobble. Oh, I'm not pulling far enough back with my shoulder. Pulled back too far with my shoulder. So really just kind of notice and feel and look. All right? So I notice that this area is where I need the most work. So maybe we get another circle tool. Maybe I try a different size circle and see. If you keep catching on the paper here, you could get rid of that obstacle, okay? Nice flat surface. Do I still have that problem area? How does this feel different? Am I staying relaxed? Am I breathing? Very quickly you can see where you tend to go when drawing a circle. You can even practice filling within that circle, so without a starting guide. Start practicing your lines and your circles with a pencil. These two things are the foundation of all scroll work. So I teach a few in-person classes also on actually drawing scrolls, and Anybody that's taken the class will tell you, we spend the first hour of class talking about lines and circles, practicing lines and circles, seeing those lines and circles everywhere. So if you want to get better at drawing out your patterns, drawing out scroll work, even if you're using other people's patterns, if you want to develop that muscle memory of being able to create scrolls that look effortless, that look well drawn, then you need to practice drawing your lines and circles on paper even. Training your eyes to see when a circle has a flat spot, right? And then how would you get rid of that flat spot? So, again, when I practice, I'm not sitting down and I'm not practicing completed scrolls. That's not helpful to me. I am practicing my lines, I'm practicing my circles, and I'm perfecting all of those really simple shapes and forms so that I can apply them to more complex scrolls. So, when you go sit down to practice, I hope you consider trying this method. Whoop. Just really careful, mindful practice, practicing the simplest forms. Okay? Don't get fancy trying to overcomplicate things. It's harder to tell on scrolls where bad habits lie. This blank piece of paper is going to tell you very clearly where you need work, no matter what your skill level is, no matter how long you've been doing this. So, it's as simple as that. Just free yourself from expectations. Don't be hard on yourself. Have fun with it. This is just meant to make you better at one small thing a little bit more every day. So, circles and lines, circles and lines. Once these become easy, you can move on to curves, but for now we're going to leave it at circles and lines, and hopefully I'll see you in one of my classes where we can spend even more time diving into circles and lines. So that's it for now. I hope this approach helps you in developing an even stronger muscle memory and improving your drawing skills. Remember, circles and lines, circles and lines, circles and lines, right? We'll move on to curves, but for now, just stick with those. I have another class with swivel knife where we do lines and curves. So if you're itching for some curves, check that one out. I also dive deeper into these techniques with in-person classes. So be sure to sign up for one at a leather show near you. But thanks again, and we'll see you around. Bye.